The first day I sort of pointed out that, sleepiness can happen is very much part of these retreats. And I am a really, really, really big sort of advocate for the body having such wisdom to it. And our trouble is we try and override that. We try and override it because we have ideas of, I need to get this done. I should be I should be having lots of energy. I should be this, I should be that, whatever it looks like in your life. And what happens if we set aside all of our shoulds and really, really listen to the wisdom of the body as it presents itself? In this case, sleepiness, tiredness, wanting to rest. What if this wasn't a mistake or wrong or something you're doing wrong or something that's going wrong, and actually it was just literally what life was calling for, what your body is calling for in this moment? Can that be okay? I don't think we ever miss out on anything. I think that things happen in their own perfect timing for us. If it was meant to be for us, that is the perfect timing. We're trying to control life instead of actually learning how to listen to what life wants of us in each and every moment. This is why I say if you fall asleep during transmissions, in some ways it's a good thing. In some ways, we haven't got the sort of mind trying to judge and analyze and get its hands on the experience of sitting in a transmission. And actually what's happening, you're just softening and letting go. And that's why I say yes at the beginning of the transmission. It's not about saying yes to the transmission or saying yes to me or saying yes to anything other than yes to yourself, yes to life. And so when the body hears that, it's like there's that pull into the depths, the quietness, and the body starts to fall asleep. It doesn't mean you're not receiving exactly what you need to receive. You're not attuning to exactly what you need to attune to. In fact, when I was, so I think most of you know this, but I went to a transcendental meditation school when I was growing up. And we used to have, they didn't call it satsang, but what I would call satsang, knowledge meetings, they would call it. And they always used to encourage us. So this is in school, you go to school, you're expected to, pay attention, take notes, not fall asleep in class, except for in this lesson, quotes lesson. We were encouraged to close our eyes and allow ourselves to sink into and beneath the words of what were being spoken. And in many ways, I would use the word transmission. They're the transmission of the words, the transmission of what is being pointed to. And sometimes that would mean falling asleep because that's what the body wanted. But I feel, what is happening to us is happening on a level of very fine, I mean, people use the word quantum, on that very fine, almost unmanifest level of existence. There's a transmission of energy. And to me, that's where awakening starts. We put a lot of attention, and particularly in satsang, we're using the mind here. We're bringing the mind along for this journey in satsang as well. But it's so much more than just the words that are being spoken. It's the energy of it. It's the transmission of what's being spoken about. And so that that happens whether you're awake for that or not, I believe, which is why, you felt those photo transmissions so powerfully. Because on that quantum level, on that very subtle, almost unmanifest level of life, there's an energetic vibration that's happening there, an aliveness, being enlivened and attuned to. So in many ways, the words don't matter. The being awake or asleep doesn't matter either. Not really. We don't choose, and we are not in charge of awakening. It's what happens to us. It's grace. It's not the person that is in charge of all of this. All of this is just a symptom. So if the body is falling asleep, I trust this entirely. So be it. This is the level at which life is asking you to respond to and be involved in on that level at that moment. And it's no less powerful, I believe. Just doesn't give the mind much to go on. But sometimes that's a good thing. Enjoy the yumminess of that sort of deep pull towards the sleepiness, the silent heaviness in a nice, yummy manner.